All right, election 2025 Canada. Here's the thought for today, and I'm going to flip across the border because it's February 2nd and we're being affected by the new change in administration south of us. I was working in the States this week with the federal employees, and the letter came out about freezing and funding and budgets, and there was a lot of tension and frustration in the room. Every 4 years, the administration has changed in the States since Obama, and we're going to go through an administration change of some form in our leadership here in our country. There's a guy named Bruce Tuckman. He talked about a theory. It's common for all teams, he said, when teams have to learn to work together. And he said there's 4 phases for team development. There is a storming phase, there is a forming phase, there is a norming phase, and there's a performing phase. Whenever we're having a change in leadership, there is a storming that takes place. There's a readjustment of priorities. There's a learning to work together. There's a how is it going to impact us, the storming phase. And then eventually we start to form under the new thing and we say, okay, well, I guess this is what's going to be for the next 4 years or 8 or whatever it is. And then we eventually start hopefully to perform. Things line up and we can actually fulfill the very things that we're hoping for. That's common for all humanity. It's common in business and it's common in nations. So with what we're going through right now, there may be some like to storm more than others, but the end of the day is hopefully we get through this phase. If we don't recognize it, we all as a nation start fighting each other during the storming part, and we start blaming each other, we won't allow the process to actually complete itself. And so we have to find ways to be kind to one another and supportive in whatever way we can to one another. Not talking about the political stuff, just for one another. So thanks for joining us, Paul Vermesh. Best wishes to you and our nation through 2025. Take care.